Hello and welcome back to Let's Make Merle, a character for the indie Kickstarter video game Grey Skies, Dark Waters. In the previous episode we went ahead and painted the hands. So you can see right here I've got a little bit of a little bit better, nicer texture. I might go back and paint a little bit more height information into there later. See if I can see how it's feeling. But this episode, I promised that I would focus on the pants, so I'm pretty excited about that. One thing which I'm just gonna go ahead and do real quick is I exported this ambient occlusion bake. Is just kind of odd. I'm not quite, don't know what happened there, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to manually paint on it. So I'm gonna turn off ambient occlusion here in the body itself, and if I go into solo, well, I'm gonna see how odd it is. And I'm going to import it since. Okay, looks like I can just import it directly. So I'm gonna go to Maps, Bake. I exported the ambient occlusion texture here. I don't think I even needed to do that. So I'm gonna make a new. I'm gonna add a fill layer. This is how I'm gonna do this. So watch. This is how I'm gonna do this. Fill layer here. This is gonna be a very dark color, and this layer is going to be multiplying on top of what is underneath, like that. So it's kind of simulating the ambient occlusion effect. Now onto this filter, I'm going to add a black mask. And then onto this mask, I'm going to add a fill layer, and on the fill layer, I'm going to put the body ambient occlusion map. So now this is the mask that was baked. On top of this filler, I'm going to now add a paint layer, and this paint layer is where I'm going to manually edit this mask out. So I'm going to take out this here. So yeah, and just kind of paint on top of that ambient occlusion mask and make it look a little less odd, because sometimes painters bakers just make odd things. That's all. I'm gonna get this there and paint kind of this stuff out. But I do want to have a bit of ambient occlusion up here in general, so I'm going ahead, take down my flow. Kind of painted like it's actually kind of dark around the edges here, because the ambient occlusion map does have a lot of sense. Like, I just didn't like exactly how it was kind of doing its thing, you know? So I'm going to paint a little bit more around here, just so there is some ambient occlusion, but I don't want it to be so overwhelming, and it's very odd whatever's going on down here. And whoops, I forgot to turn on symmetry. This happened to the last episode too. I am a failure at symmetry. Okay, here we go. Actually, we can just go ahead and include all of this. There we go. Because all of this is going to get occluded, and then the foot here. I'm actually probably going to delete most of that foot later on, because I definitely do not need a fully modeled foot because we're not even going to be seeing the foot. So it's kind of odd that I did that. The red spots, in case you're wondering, are probably the old ambient occlusion map, which is still being used as an input. So I'm going to paint all this ambient occlusion in. And maybe add just some more here. I think there is a way to make that symmetry plane go away, invisibility, but too dumb to figure out how to do it right now. I also tried cleaning up my shelf, but see if it makes any difference. I had a lot of files double in my deprogram files, a logarithmic substance painter shelf, and my Google Drive shelf. So hopefully that's going to be better now. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else we have here, which could be ambient. Could it be that my ambient occlusion is inverted? Like, maybe. Oh fuck. It is inverted. Fuck! Alright, well, what I can do is, that's no biggie. I'm just gonna go here and move down, and then invert this. And it's still not, yeah, that doesn't mess any up any of my paint since I'm not inverting the paint layer. So that was a big waste of a lot of things. There we go. Let's see. Odd. No idea what's going on there. Is this even inverting it? Yes, it is. And, invert. That is how it should be. Now we go into the paint. I guess the paint just kind of manually overrides a lot of that. I'm gonna go ahead and paint all this black anyway. Don't know what's going on there. Don't know, don't care. Okay. Oh, maybe I should put this paint into just multiply. Oh, no, maybe it should just be hard light. There we go. It's gonna kind of multiply and yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And let's see, some oddness going on here. I'm gonna paint all of this black, and I want to take out this error read bake here. There we go, and same thing here. Okay. I'm gonna put in a little bit more AO here and a little bit more. I'm actually gonna use these spots for this. What's the dirt one? No, I want the spots. I said spots, but I meant paint spray. Oh, that's way too much flow. These things always have so much flow. Let's add a little bit there. There we go. Up there. There. Okay. And then I do kind of want to add a little bit here. I'm gonna add a little bit more flow. Just to get a little bit of that accentuated. There we go. A little bit of a. Back to my standard brush. There we go. No, that's too much. That's too much. I want it to be soft. Where's my soft? Felt soft. There we go. Now, wait a second. There's this new thing in Substance Painter called a smudge. Maybe I can just smudge this. Forgot about smudging. There we go. Oh, that's nice. And let's switch back to the main brush and paint this out. Okay. That is how I like my mask. That's how I want my mask. Let's switch off solo and see how that's working. I'm gonna do a little bit more smudge action down here. Oh. Where's my smudge? Where's my smudge? There's my smudge. Ah! What the? Ah, this is an odd window. And there. Take it and smudge this around a bit. But not too much. Get that a little faded. But still have like some of that AO shadow action. Interesting smudge brush. It's not behaving the way I expected to, but I really like the way it behaves. Okay, now I'm gonna go here and say, export mask to file. This is going to go, I'm gonna put this into my maps and just say here, bake, and Merle body ambient occlusion, underscore, I'm gonna just call it fixed. And I'm gonna go and import that resource. Right back in here. Import Project Merle. And this is going to go into my ambient occlusion slot. Alright, and now let's turn this off. Well, something is odd here. And I think it is because well, that mask is the wrong way, which makes sense. Alright, I'm going to add levels and invert everything. And now I'm going to export mask to file, fixed, yeah, and then go in and reload this resource. Did not do a lot. And take it out of here and add it back into here. There we go. And I think our ambient occlusion map is fixed. If I go into solo here, we don't have any of those other spots anymore. Though, this AO here might need to be added with a fixed one. Does that help? No. Maybe. Oh, this is the thickness map. Getcha. That's why those red spots are still persisting. But am I going to let them get to me? God damn it. Goddamn thickness map. I'm not gonna let them get to me. I'm just gonna ignore it. It is not worth it. Oh, goodness. That is odd. That is very odd here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this paint. And turn this off. I'm just gonna erase this with my brush. Oh shit. Turn off this ambient occlusion. Okay. Turn this off. And now let's smudge that back up. Okay, that looks better. Yeah. Well, we've definitely fixed some of this oddness. Oh god. I think we'll have to do the same thing with the thickness map. Okay. I'll have to paint that thickness map. Smudge it to bits. Where is it? Ambient occlusion. Thickness map for the body. Put this in here. Turn this on. So here we go. I'm gonna turn off the thickness map here. And now I suppose just paint this shit out. Ah, not as much. Fill is with, oh, that would be why. Thickness map. Paint. There we go. Let's see if we can smudge this out. Not quite sure where those errors came from, but we are going to get rid of them. Ah. I am starting to enjoy this much more. There we go, there we go. tool works so great with circular motions. I'm really happy. Oh, not quite sure what happened there. Whoa! Really odd. Is it smudging the mask or something? Well, it's not really important what's here since you never see this part of the model. Should had X symmetry on for that, but well, guess you can't have arrow time. There we go. Getting them nice and even. Okay. Sure. Master file. Thickness. Just go fixed. Okay. Let's drag that one back into here. Character Merle. Sure. A little bit of an oddly dark thing there, but we can paint that out here. Also, yeah, it's too red. Let's paint that out a little bit. I don't know. Just feel like the legs don't need to necessarily be sunburned. I'm gonna turn on X symmetry. And where's my ambient occlusion now? Is this one the fixed one? This is it. There we go. So, okay. Turn off solo. Yeah. Turn off X symmetry. Yeah. So that's kind of how I want it. Oh. Still some odd dots there. Is that from the inclusion map? It is from the inclusion map. So is this even fixed? Let's see here. Looks fixed. Okay, let's try and export masked to file. And then inclusion fix. Yeah. Reload. Okay. Yep, those dots are gone. Correct. And take down this AO intensity a bit. Gonna go in and paint some a little bit more redness into this. Because it's a little too unred for me. Okay. I'm still not quite happy with this, so I'm gonna go in and switch this out and just paint a lot of this out just from the AO map. There we go. Same here. Kind of blur this a bit more. There we go. Now turn on this again. Export mask to file. Ambient occlusion fix. Yes. Reload. Put this back in here. Turn this off. There we go. Finally happy with that. Just fixing up that ambient occlusion bake manually. Kind of happy that I got to try that workflow though, because been meaning to kind of play around with it. Now to the fun stuff. What I wanted to do was, I've got some downloads and I converted some Photoshop brushes to PNG. Just gonna go ahead and import these right in here. No, I want to put them into the alphas, I think. Do I want to put them in the alphas, or do I want to work up to the texture? I'm gonna put them into textures because they're kind of textures. I'm gonna put them like that. Yeah. Maybe I need a kind of wonderful. I think these will be good for painting masks for the pants. So what? Let's see here. We want to get I'm gonna make a new fill layer. This layer is going to, yeah. Very rough though, very rough. It's gonna be very rough, not very shiny at all, not metallic at all. And it's going to have a little bit less height. And I'm gonna go and add a bit wider. I'm gonna add a black mask. And onto this black mask, going to add a paint layer. There we go. And invert. Oh, fact. And first off, just a filter. It's gonna go all down. Make it all white. And we're gonna paint in with this. This is going to be with the, what's this, projection? Wait. Think projection. Oh, no, that's a clone tool. Okay, and stencil. Wait, which one's polygon? Optical projection. These are some new stuff which I am not familiar with yet. Word deception share, no. 3D only. So symmetry planes, material that can clone to projection. Yes, I want to do projection, but somewhere. No, put it in there. No, put it in here. Aha! And now I just have to figure out how to. It used to be that. Ah, yes. So I see. Let's make it smaller. Aha! So we have this now. Oh, I just wish I could see it. Since it's black on black, it's man, this is gonna be interesting. I literally can't see at all. Oh goodness. Let's rotate that. Let's get it up a bit. Maybe move it a bit here. There we go. Now let's try adding some of these little error areas. Kind of like that. Yeah. It's a little smaller. Try this one a bit. Okay, since the stencil is not helping me at all, or at least seeing stencil, and that's interesting. I'm going to go into fibers and make exactly the same setup as I have here. Copy layers. Paste layers. Now here's where it gets interesting. I'm gonna try this one. No. Go to the paint layer. Oop. Now what I need to do is make this fill also affect the opacity. This one a bit. It's got some nice probably going to have to draw this by hand in a second, but well, at least it's giving me a good nice base to start off with. It's not giving me as much detail as I hoped it would, unfortunately. Yeah, kind of feel like this one was a bit of a not the greatest idea. That's fine. We'll just paint it by hand. And turn off projection. Sometimes you just have really good ideas, and sometimes you just have not so good ideas. That's just how it goes. But now we have a nice little reference, I guess. Yeah, these look a lot, the ones here on the side look a lot better. If I just continue doing that, it'll look good. Where's my default stuff? There it is. Turn this down. And go to my height. Take it up a bit. This color. That. Hooks. Yeah. Slow and in control. That's how I want these to be. I'm gonna give myself just a little bit of transparency so I can see where reference layer, just so I can see where shit is. The height is not really adding on top of it. Right? It is set to linear dodge, but it's maybe if I paint through a little bit of a noise on the height, I maybe go with some black and white spots here. Yeah, that's giving me that noise that I really want. But it still needs to have a bit of a and then add levels to the height channel. Let's make sure it takes it up. Right, and now yeah, that gives me some of that nice free quality, but still kind of reduce it down. Oh, I haven't even been painting in any opacity. What a twat. got kind of an odd stretch going on there, but I think it'll be fine. Oops. Seems like I goofed a bit there. I'm gonna switch to the split mode, just so I can kind of paint on this with a little bit more precision. Oh, this is so fun. I think it's really hard to describe how fun this process is. It's funny, I gathered all these reference materials now, was super hype about using them to accelerate my workflow, and then it's just faster to actually draw it by hand and trying to get them to work. Let's see. Okay, I'm pretty much ready to take this opacity down. Look at the parts that I'm actually painting. Yeah, there's a strange sort of satisfaction that comes from manually painting texture plane as well. Add another paint layer. And same thing with the black and white spots on my brush. For some reason this one seems to have to go a little darker. Might just be the resolution. That transition is a little tough. Wait a second, it might be that in my fibers I've never set them normal to combine. Yes, I have. Or maybe, no. Very curious, I'm curious. There we go. Switch back. Try and make that transition a bit better. Might just be that these fibers are at a much higher resolution than the pants per size. I'm gonna take them down to 1080. Yeah, that actually seems to be making the transition a bit better. Switch back to the pants. Oops, not there. Paint right here. This is fiber paint. Where's my reference? There we go. Thought I said it should always be on top, but somehow it forgot itself. Very addicting. Very addicting. Erasing. What? When did my color get white? Huh. Okay. Take my black and white spots back into that. Oh, I think I know what it could be. I think in the fibers, I've got this levels here. Maybe I'd turn it off sometimes. A little bit too thin. Opacity. opacity. Somehow my brush got completely reset. Maybe, no? Odd, really odd. Opacity? Color? There we go. It's really odd. Base color? Oh, maybe it got set back to... It's one of the instances where I actually wanted the flow to be different. Maybe just not make it so extreme. Oh, for some reason it just keeps on recalculating everything. Okay, well. Oh yeah, right. I wanted to take this, not this levels. Apparently I can't copy it. Well, then I'm just gonna have to add my own levels to the pants fiber paint layer. Add levels, and this is gonna be on the height. Oh, and one thing that I did forget in the brush was to set the histogram position to a bit lighter. Switch back to the 5 hours. And let us take this window and unlock it so that I can... I'm going to put my reference down here for now, just so that I can paint up here. Slowly but surely, we are making these pants holy. We'll just add so much visual noise that you won't be able to see the small discrepancies. I'm really enjoying that. See. So that probably was not quite as exciting as I thought. So it definitely was not quite as exciting as I thought at the beginning of this session. But we made some nice progress. We painted that ambient occlusion map, which really needed to get done. Oh, what's this? Let's try and erase that away. Yeah. And erase that over. Yeah, but we did still make some pretty nice progress on the pants here. Hopefully we'll get that more so. I'm gonna actually take some and paint a little bit even brighter white here without the height map. Nope, that's definitely not helping. Get that histogram back up. Let's see if I can just add a little bit more. Do a little bit more for this transition. More variation. Now just paint something like that. Yep, and I'll probably want to go into Blender as well and fix up this wonky edge, which has been kind of messing up the paint. Yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna next session detail up the rest of the pants. And we'll go from there. Huh? What? Why does it not remember that I'm on the fiber paint layer? God, yeah, but made some nice progress. Yeah, I like how that turned out. And next we're going to go into here and add some more of the pants variation that it really needs. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I hope that thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.